Kia, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. All right. Everything is good to go. Do you consent on being on the live stream and your videos possibly being shared across all my social media platforms?
Absolutely.
And how old are you?
I am 52.
And do you want your Instagram handle shared at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, please.
And also, a new wrinkle. Are you open to having a potential suitor come up and chat with you?
I would love that.
So what type of relationship dynamic are you looking for? Marriage, what?
Why
are you laughing? Go ahead. You want to share?
So this is the wrinkle. This is the wrinkle. Is I am open to organic growth if it's there. But if it's not, that's okay too. I would like a companion, a friend, and if that grows into something, I am open to that. But I'm not necessarily I am seeking a husband or a long-term partner. But I am open to if it's there.
So the possibility, if it was to grow into that, you'll be okay with that.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And also, where are you calling from? What city?
San Antonio, Texas.
And that's where you stay, or are you just visiting?
This is where I currently live, yes.
And where are you originally from?
I grew up in North Carolina, outside of Charlotte, about 20 miles outside of Charlotte.
20, what's the city?
Gastonia.
The reason why I asked is because it's always somebody in the chat, oh yeah, I'm from there. So you may be making a new friend. What's your current career?
I am a 26-year Air Force veteran. I am retired, and I am currently a stay-at-home.
Are you looking for any new jobs, or are you just kind of chilling?
Yes, this is my year of finance, and so I've been retired for 5 years. I am going back to work this year, and I actually think I may be going back to work by March.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, into actual 9 to 5 work. But I do have a side hustle where I kind of earn extra spending cash. I sell secondhand clothes, keep clothes in rotation, taking care of the environment on Poshmark.
Oh, okay, cool. And also, do you have a degree and or a skilled trade?
Yes, in human resources, which was my Air Force career.
Okay. And then also, have you ever been married?
So I think the question should be, have I ever wanted to get married?
Say it again.
Have I ever wanted to be married? I have never wanted to be married. Therefore, I have not been married.
Okay.
But I would like to say, I am not against marriage. It wasn't something I dreamt of. Mm-hmm. I'm not against marriage. It just was not something that I dreamt of.
Okay. And why is that?
So I'll say this. I grew up in the South. And I am a big 52, so I grew up in a time where little girls, you dreamed about your wedding, and I did all that as a young girl. And in my 20s, I thought I would get married and have kids and have a house and 2.5 kids and a dog and a good job. And I was very depressed when that did not happen to me in my 20s. And then I woke up at 29 and realized, did I even want that? Or was I just doing what I thought that was the plan? And so once it was clear that it was a choice and I could design the life that I wanted, and I had a fabulous life, living abroad mostly and traveling and doing things and being really wrapped up in my career. So it just was never something where I thought, I want that. Now I love a good partnership. And when it works, I think it is so sexy and it looks like it's so comforting. It just was never my number one goal. But I'm not.
Say it again.
I'm not opposed to it.
Do you have any buckaroos? Any children?
I have one, but she is my niece. But I raised her from when she was 9. She is 21 now, and she's married herself.
Okay. All right. So she don't have no rugrats running around, guys. I know. Oh man, you got kids? No, niece is old, married. So she's good to go, okay? Now, the biggest question, and I'm pretty sure people can already see based off of your collarbone and, things popping out as you move. Do you work out, or how often do you go to the gym?
I do work out. So as I mentioned, this is the year of finance, but last year was the year of fitness. And I did my first bodybuilding show in October.
Did you like it?
I did. I looked so cute too.
Are you training for a show now?
I don't know. If I do a show, it won't be until November. Right now, I'm just trying to grow the body parts that weren't quite where they needed to be. Some glutes, some hams, but yeah. So in addition to weight training, I go to bar, which is like a Pilates. It's a luxury workout.
What kind of man are you looking for?
He is kind, and he is funny, and he is adventurous, and he's open-minded. And he is not concerned about women's hair, whether it's natural or sewed in or in braids or faded. He's not concerned about any of those things. He is concerned about what is inside of the person. And he is a fantastic partner. He understands partnership. He's intelligent. He's empathetic. He's in touch with social issues. I'll tell you, I did online dating, and a lot of people will put on their profile that they're not political. That is, I want you to be political. You have to be engaged, especially as a Black person in America. So those are some of the things.
Okay, so the biggest things that's going to stick out, and I know what's going to happen in the chat. They're going to ask you about the hair conversation or the hair comment, and also the political. So would you be open to dating somebody that doesn't share the same political beliefs as you?
I would be open to dating someone who does not share those beliefs, but I wouldn't be open to dating a MAGA.
Okay.
A MAGA supporter. That is, we are diametrically opposed. But you don't have to have the same beliefs in me, but I want someone who is engaged in their government. Obviously, I gave 26 years of my life in support of our Constitution, and I want someone who cares as much about that as I do. Okay,
so when you say a MAGA, radical or somebody that just voted Republican, are they two different things?
If they consider themselves MAGA, then to me they are radical. I'm not talking about a Republican. If you consider yourself MAGA Republican, then we're not meant for each other.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to clarify because I know that conversation. Yeah, that's a good question. I've never heard anybody separate the two, and I definitely know what you're talking about. So yeah, that definitely makes sense. Address the hair thing. Why does that turn you off that men comment on women's hair?
So for me, I think a lot of the online conversations and dating are very superficial. We're talking about how tall, how much money, provide, protect, like these words. She has on makeup, does she not? Hair. Those are not the things that make a person. And so to me, if one of his first things is, and I love preferences. I have preferences in what I like.
Right.
But if in your first list of things is natural hair, doesn't wear makeup, then it's because I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna do what I feel. Maybe it's long, maybe it's not. If it's one of your top concerns, it's not. I don't think I would be a match with that person.
One of the comments that I heard about the hair thing is, what if it's a guy that you're dating? Let's say that he likes you in braids. Would you consider that and consider his opinion, or would you be like, I'm gonna just do what I want to do? And I'm gonna use you a perfect example. I remember Tamar Braxton, her ex-husband, I believe, she ended up cutting off her hair. You remember that? And he was like, yeah, he used to love when I had the blonde hair, but I cut off my hair and he was mad at me, right? It's because she didn't consult with him before she did it. So would that be something that you would do, or would you be like, hey, let me go ahead and ask my man first to see if he'd be okay with that? Yeah.
Ask my man first? No.
Uh-oh.
So I'll say this. I am a nurturer. I am the hostess in my friend group. I love taking care of people. I love that. And I want to take good care of my man too. And so there are things like, if I know my man is into this, then yes, you do things that are sexy for your man, or things that more. But if it's a way of life, that would not work for me. So I look at it this way. When we were young, when I lived in my parents' house, I wore the clothes that I was allowed to wear and did the things I was allowed to do. Then I joined the military. I wear the hair that I have to wear, the clothes that I have to wear, the nails that I have to wear. And now at 52, I would not be open to a man coming in and say, here's your new uniform, and this is what you must do. No.
Okay.
But again, taking care of my man, pleasing my man, the little sexy night. Yes, of course. Of course I'm down for that stuff.
Okay. So does his I guess valued counsel, does that stop at like appearance things or like things in the house? You know what I'm saying? Like if you guys are living together and you have a difference of opinion, who has the final say? Let's say that much.
I don't think I can answer that question. Not on the spot, because I've never thought of it that way. I've always lived by myself.
Right.
So I don't.
Yeah.
I would, but I'm a believer in partnership.
Mm-hmm.
So if I am in a partnership, when you're making decisions, everything is a discussion.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What was your ideal first date again?
Coffee or a cocktail?
Coffee or a cocktail. Okay.
Yeah.
Coffee or a cocktail, guys. What's your biggest issue that you're facing on the dating market?
My biggest issue is that my biggest issue is that I'm 52 and have been a lifelong single, and that has shaped my perspective. And for instance, I am independent by nature. I mean, I'm 52. I mean, I cut my grass. I do the things. I'm the head of my household. So obviously I'm independent. But independent is it's kind of like, has been weaponized and turned into a negative. That's the way it's used a lot of times. Oh, she's independent. Well, yeah. I mean, how's stuff gonna get done around here? Mm-hmm. So I think I'm not gonna say battling that stigma, because I'm not really battling it, but I think that gets assigned to me, and that makes it a little bit difficult. Okay. And but it's just that, but the fact that I'm non-traditional, I think, and I don't fit into regular boxes. You can't quite put me in any box. Those are my biggest challenges.
I like this question because you can expound or whatever. But then the follow-up question with the issues that you're facing on the dating market would be, have you thought of any solutions to fix the issues that you're having? What have you been doing actively to, I guess, get what you want out of the dating market in some form or fashion?
I think that you have to meet people in person, and you have to get to know people. And that's why I like coffee or a cocktail as a first date, because then it's just conversation over that. And that's when you can really see past all these other things that we say. What do you want? Oh, 6 feet tall, the 3 6s, all of these things. I want to know more.
Okay. Cool.
And I want you to know more about me.